Hello my friends, I'm Granny Tina, cooking from Spain. It's autumn, it's mushroom picking time in my village in northern Spain, and in this video I'll be giving you a recipe to cook these wild mushrooms in a simple and delicious way. And before we get into the kitchen, I'll also be showing you the forest where we find them and the excitement of picking the mushrooms. Month of November is magical in the forest. We are mushroom picking, and I just found rovellon. It's a lovely kind of reddish mushroom, which is not only edible but delicious. I'm so lucky.
¡Ay, va! ¡Qué gordo!
Venga, que lo cojas un menos. ¿Ves alguna más?
No, pero vamos. No está mal, ¿eh?
¡Joder! ¡Qué bien! Mushroom picking, one of the many pleasures of the autumn. Look, we found a little group of rovellones. Careful when you cut them, shouldn't destroy this marvel of nature. Ooh. Okay, and the last one there. Whoa. Another one here. It's not very good. I've got here the mushrooms that we found in the forest this morning. It was such a pleasure to go mushroom picking. And these are called in Latin Lactarius deliciosus. All right. The name in English I had no idea, and I had to look it up. Apparently they're called milkcaps, and these are certainly the Spanish variety, which is called apparently the saffron milkcap because of their color. All right, sort of reddish or more towards orange, and they're very, very common in this part of northern Spain. They are delicious, and we're going to prepare them to cook them in as simple a way as you possibly can. All we need is just to clean the mushrooms a bit. I've done them all except for two. They don't come with a lot of soil or anything. I usually do this with a kitchen brush, you know, just to remove any bits of oak leaves or anything that's stuck to them. But, you know, very little need. And then I use a damp cloth to go over them so that I make sure there isn't any soil still on them, okay? Although they appear on a bed of leaves down in the forest, and it's usually, you know, no problem. Okay, so we've got them here, and all we need to do is to slice them, all right? And we're going to grill them. We're going to use a bit of olive oil in a very hot pan, and we'll finish them off with a bit of fresh parsley and a couple of finely chopped garlic cloves, and it will be such a delight. You'll see. When we've got the chopped garlic and the parsley, we just need to slice the mushrooms. Very easy, okay. They have a lovely texture, these mushrooms do, because they've been freshly picked. One thing about mushrooms is that they're, much better eaten, cooked and eaten within, I'd say, a couple of days of picking. Okay, so they don't lose any of their crunchy texture, which makes them even more delicious. And now on a hot pan, just, I'd say a couple of spoons, and we begin the fun. Okay. Mushrooms need to be cooked on a strong heat quickly, okay? They release quite a bit of juice, they're very juicy. And I don't want to use the extractor hood on account of the noise for the video, so you will see there's a lot of steam, but it's alright, And after 4 or 5 minutes, stirring them and, sealing them a bit in strong heat, time to add all the parsley and the garlic. Okay. And then what we need is another good squirt of olive oil. Alright. And, the final touch here. Our milk caps are ready. They've been cooking for 6-7 minutes max, okay, with the garlic and the parsley, the fresh parsley. And, just look at them and the smell. They have a beautiful woody smell, like, they come from the forest. And it becomes smaller because they've released part of the water, the liquid that they contained, okay? Alright. There we are. Okay. Ooh. And what we need to do now is just to salt them, preferably with thick salt scales, okay? And believe me, this is a super nutritious dish. They are delicious on their own or as a garnish for any meat, grilled meat or fish. So, buen provecho.